What actually brought me to the edge was a car accident that I was in. It was minor, I was rear-ended, but that's what actually prompted me to start researching and find a chiropractor. But even before that, I've always had back issues, posture issues in my neck, sitting at a desk all day, and really just feeling like hunched over by the end of the day or not being able to sit at my desk anymore. The car accident, I feel like, really just exasperated all of those issues and made them come to light and pushed me to do something about it. Some of the issues that I was experiencing before coming here, like that neck pain and just posture, well, I didn't like how I looked in pictures. I feel like I always looked hunched over, even when I was really trying to sit up straight, and there was like nothing I could do about it. It was painful to sit at my desk all day, especially when I have meetings back to back. It was affecting like my focus in the meetings because I was just thinking about how much my neck hurt. So those were kind of the things that I was looking to fix and hopefully improve when I came to see Dr. Joe. So how I found the edge in Dr. Joe, I think, was just honestly a Google search. I started out by trying to go through my insurance and going through their website to figure out if there was somewhere I could go and network, and I wasn't loving the places it was recommending for me, so I just did my own research, and I'm really glad that I found Dr. Joe and the edge. What really caught my attention to it was seeing how nice the building was, the facility. It looked really like modern and clean and welcoming, and it actually didn't look like your stereotypical doctor's office. It felt more like a PT environment, which I liked. So that's what kind of made me gravitate towards the edge. And when I got into his website and just reading more about him and his family, I didn't have too many fears or concerns about going to a chiropractor. I think it's something I've always been interested in. I've had other family members go, but of course what you see on TV or just how people kind of think of the chiropractor being like extreme cracks or if it's dangerous at all. But like I've said before, as soon as I met Dr. Joe, all of those kind of fears or worries were eased. You don't actually even have to do the cracks. I personally love them, but you don't have to if you don't want to. There's other instruments. So once he kind of walks you through what all the different options are, it's really tailored to you and what you're comfortable with. So there was really no fear in coming. So ultimately, after meeting Dr. Joe, what made me say yes and commit to kind of the care plan he laid out was just how easy it was to work with him too, and even the scheduling. He worked directly with the car insurance since I was in an accident and just walked me through how to even use my medical coverage, which I would not have known otherwise. He's really easy to communicate with, make appointments. I really appreciated that because I know other doctors' offices, it can be hard to even get a consultation. You might have to wait weeks or months. So he just made it really easy to access and come. So in terms of the results I experienced personally and just the overall improvement in the quality of my life, since I first came in due to a car accident, I was experiencing a lot of stiffness in my neck and pain, really exasperating existing issues from sitting at a desk all day, bad posture, things like that. So immediately I started feeling relief because I came consistently, very often at the beginning, to really start working on it. So immediately felt like I had more mobility, less pain. And then actually, once I finished my treatment plan from the car accident, I actually just continued to come on my own. Coming to the chiropractor for me is really a form of self-care, just as someone might like get their nails done or get a massage or go to the gym, take care of their health. This is my form of self-care, one of them, and something that I'm going to continue to do for the rest of my life to stay healthy. And so I feel like coming has improved the quality of my life. Other things I've noticed that have improved since coming is even simply as like trying to look over your shoulder when you're merging. I didn't realize how much restriction I had when doing that until I came and had so much more mobility and being able to move around and kind of increase that range of motion. My long meetings, I do not feel like I need to be hunched over by the end of the day. Sitting at a computer, I can stay engaged in the meeting or call that I'm on without thinking about pain in the back of my head. So what I would tell someone who's watching this and maybe unsure if they want to commit to coming to the chiropractor, maybe they're scared, is what I told my husband to get him to come in too, is that It's just baby steps. You can just come in and meet Dr. Joe without a treatment. Of course, you wouldn't do that on your first visit. And just getting a sense of him, his practice, the tools and different things he has to help you, and then what he recommends, so that it's not scary. It's a very welcoming environment. And then you can just go from there and make your decision. But I think the first step is just walking in the door, meeting him, and seeing how he can help. And once you kind of see how much he cares and wants to help you, it's really easy to make the decision from there.